If you're 20, here's your roadmap to becoming a millionaire by 30. So, you're in your 20s. Standing at the starting line of the great marathon we call life, just itching to sprint ahead. This is a pivotal moment, and trust me, we have been there too. Now, I could sugarcoat this and serve you the same old platitudes, but that's not why you're here, and that's certainly not how we operate. You're here because you want financial freedom. You're here because you want to be a millionaire by your 30s. Sounds ambitious? Good. Ambition is the first step to achieving greatness. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not going to be a cakewalk. It's going to take more than a magic formula or secret handshake. In fact, if anyone tells you there's an easy route to becoming a millionaire, they're selling snake oil. Real wealth comes from strategic action, persistence, and the refusal to settle for mediocrity. You see, wealth is not merely a destination, it's a mindset. It's a different way of seeing the world. It's about spotting opportunities where others see obstacles. It's about taking risks when others opt for comfort. And most importantly, it's about taking responsibility for your own financial destiny. The world is going to try and sell you on a different narrative. The narrative of getting a safe job, climbing the corporate ladder, and putting a tiny part of your paycheck into a 401k, hoping one day it will be enough. I'm here to tell you, that's not the game plan of a millionaire. That's the game plan of someone content with just getting by. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to defy the status quo. Here's the thing, the world isn't going to hand you €1,000,000 on a silver platter. You're going to have to reach out and take it. You'll have to hustle, you'll have to learn, and you'll have to adapt. But the reward is worth the effort. Financial freedom means the liberty to live life on your terms, to have control over your time, and to never be a slave to money. Now, you may be thinking, how do I get there? Well, the first thing you need to understand is that there is no one-size-fits-all blueprint. Every self-made millionaire has a different story, a different path. But, while the paths may vary, the principles remain the same. How to become a millionaire at 30? 3 simple principles. First, increase your earnings. This could mean climbing up the corporate ladder, diversifying your income sources, or starting your own business. Second, control your spending. Live within or even below your means and invest the difference. Third, invest everything that's left over. An emergency fund is a vital part of these investments, providing a safety net for unforeseen circumstances. One rule that has proved invaluable in my journey is the pay yourself first rule. Typically, most people earn their pay, fund their lifestyle, and then invest what's left over. This strategy is flawed because it allows lifestyle inflation to eat into your potential investments. Instead, ensure that at least 20% of your income goes into your investments first, and then live off the rest. Now, we all know that life is complex, and we make approximately 35,000 decisions daily. The complexity and sheer volume of these decisions can lead to decision fatigue, causing you to make poor financial decisions. This is where the automation rule comes in. By automating your income distribution into savings, investments, and bills, you eliminate the chance of human error and ensure financial discipline. Tips for becoming a millionaire. Next, we have the 50-30-20 rule, a spending guideline proposed by some financial advisors. It suggests allocating 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. However, if your goal is to be a millionaire, it's best to modify this to a 50-30-20 investment needs-wants split. The closer you adhere to this modification, the quicker your journey to financial freedom. Expenses in life can generally be grouped into 3 main categories: transportation, housing, and food. Your spending on these is a mix of needs and wants, the former being the bare necessity and the latter, discretionary spending. Reducing your expenses begins with understanding what constitutes a need and a want. This understanding will enable you to cut back on wasteful spending, paving the way to a healthier financial future. When it comes to buying a car, the 20-40-10 rule is a guide to making a prudent decision. Aim to make a 20% down payment, keep the loan term to a maximum of 4 years, and ensure your monthly expenditure on the car is less than 10% of your monthly income. This keeps your car expenses reasonable, freeing up more money for investment. An easily achievable savings goal is the 27.40 rule euros. If you save 27.40 euros each day, you accumulate €10,000 in a year. Now, imagine investing this €10,000 annually from the age of 20 at an 8% return rate. By the time you're 55, you'd be looking at a cool €2 million. The earlier you start, the better. Let's delve into the marvel that is compounding. The rule of 72, a quick method to estimate the doubling time of an investment, can illuminate the power of compound interest. Divide 72 by your investment's annual interest rate, and you'll get the approximate number of years it will take for your money to double. The rule of 114, similar to the rule of 72, tells you when your money will triple. Compounding can either work for you or against you, so ensure it's the former. The subtract 100 rule gives a rough estimate of what percentage of your portfolio should be invested in stocks. The concept is simple: subtract your age from 100, and that's the percentage of your portfolio that should be in stocks. So, if you're 20, you would ideally have 80% of your portfolio in stocks and the remaining 20% in bonds. As you age, this balance will gradually shift to reflect the reduced risk tolerance that comes with approaching retirement. It's a rule of thumb, though, and the exact balance will depend on your personal risk tolerance and financial goals. Finally, there's the 4% rule, a commonly cited principle in retirement planning. It gives a rough estimate of how much you can withdraw from your investment portfolio each year without eating into the principal. Here's how it works. First, calculate your monthly expenses. Multiply this number by 12 to get your annual expenses, and then multiply that figure by 25. The result is the size of the investment portfolio you'll need to maintain your lifestyle in retirement. To put it another way, if you have an investment portfolio of €1 million, the 4% rule suggests you can withdraw €40,000 per year indefinitely. The essential rules. In a nutshell, to reach millionaire status in your 30s, the rules you should live by in your 20s are: the 3 principles rule: increase earnings, decrease spending, and invest the difference. Sounds simple, but most people can't follow it. They get caught up in the glamour of spending and forget about the art of investing. Don't be like them. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and let this rule be your guiding star. The pay yourself first rule: invest at least 20% of your income first, then live on the rest. Yes, most people pay their bills, satisfy their whims, and then save whatever's left. But you're not most people. You're aiming for millionaire status. So, you're going to flip the script: invest first, and then live off the rest. The automation rule: automate your income distribution to prevent poor financial decisions due to decision fatigue. We're in an age of technology, an age where you can automate pretty much anything. So why not your finances? The 50-30-20 rule: aim for a 50% investment, 30% needs, and 20% wants split of your income. You're going to be investing 50%. Yes, that's right, half of your income. It's aggressive, it's audacious, but that's what it takes to reach millionaire status by your 30s. The Big 3 rule: identify and control your major spending categories: transportation, housing, and food. Don't let lifestyle inflation creep in and eat up your hard-earned money. Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest. The 20-40-10 rule: buying a car. Remember the 20-40-10 rule. Don't let a shiny new ride derail your financial goals. Cars are depreciating assets. They should be bought wisely and frugally. The 27.40 euros rule: save 27.40 euros a day to accumulate €10,000 a year for investment. Remember, it's not about how much you save, it's about how long you save. The rule of 72 and rule of 114. The rule of 72 and the rule of 114 are all about understanding the magic of compounding interest. Compounding is your best friend on this journey to wealth. It's the snowball that starts small but grows exponentially. Understand it, harness it, and let it work its magic. The subtract 100 rule is a guideline to diversify your investment portfolio. It's about balancing risk and reward, about knowing when to be aggressive and when to be conservative. But remember, this is just a guideline, not a rule set in stone. Your risk tolerance, your financial goals, your market understanding, all come into play here. Finally, the 4% rule. It's a simple yet powerful tool that tells you how much you can safely withdraw from your investments once you've hit your financial goals. It's your retirement compass, your guide to enjoying your wealth without depleting it. Alright, let's wrap this up. You now have in your possession a set of rules, or as I like to see it, a blueprint. These aren't just empty words, they are principles, they are strategies, and they are your tools. Each one is forged from the fires of experience, not just mine, but countless other self-made millionaires who've weathered the storms and sailed the choppy seas to find the shores of financial freedom. But here's the kicker, having the blueprint isn't enough. That's right, you heard me. I could give you the keys to the kingdom, but if you don't turn the lock, what's the point? Use these rules, let them guide you, let them inform your decisions, but remember, they aren't a magic wand. You can't just wave them around and expect the world to bend to your will. You have to apply them, you have to work them, and most importantly, you have to believe in them. Now, go out there and make your 20s count. The journey to becoming a millionaire starts with a single step. Take that step, keep moving, and never look back. Because I know, and you should know, that you are capable of greatness. You've got the keys, now it's time to unlock your potential. Let's get to work.